Hey everybody, today is Friday, July 3rd. Happy 4th of July and 4th of July weekend. Let's get into these stats. Conejo Valley, SIMI Valley, and Moorpark. This is over the last 7 days. Here we go. Coming soon, we have 12 new listings. We have 54 price change. We have 85 back on market, 18 active under contract, 51 pending, 35 closed. The real number is 55. Expired 18, canceled 18, hold 5, and withdrawn 7. All right, so these are some interesting numbers. Remember, we always like to compare what's coming on the market versus what's going off the market, which are sales. And also, we are looking at higher numbers of expireds and canceled this week. So this is very interesting. So the new listings, 54, this is way down. We were in the 80s and 90s for like the last 5, 6 weeks. And now new listings drops all the way down to 54. And we also add to that the coming soons at 12 and the back on market at 18. And that brings us to a total of 85 homes. 85 homes have come on the market, and 18 of those are back on the market. All right, now let's look at what's come off the market. Those are the active under contracts. These are the sellers that have just accepted an offer from a buyer, and that buyer is in their inspection phase of that transaction. And we also look at the closed at 55. So that's 106. So 106 over 84, that's a lot of homes coming off the market versus what's coming on. Then if you add to that the expireds at 18, canceled at 18, holds at 5, and withdrawn at 7, that's another 48 homes that have come off the market. So you have a total of 154 homes coming off the market versus the 84 that are going on. Okay, that's a big difference this week. We'll have to see in the coming weeks if that trend continues. But if it does, we are going to shift into a stronger seller's market. However, the amount of buyers that are in the market right now, for some reason, is very small because this should be the busiest time of the year in real estate. But for whatever reason, right now it's not. All right, let's take a look at mortgage rates. The 30-year fix is at 6.60. The 15-year fixed is at 6.17. The 30-year jumbo is at 6.77. The 7 and 6 SOFR ARM is at 6.33. The 30-year FHA is at 6.17, and the 30-year VA is at 6.19. Okay, so there you have it. So my take on these stats is if you're a buyer and you're on the fence, I would jump off that fence right now and go buy. Go buy what you're looking for because you're going to get a deal. Because it's just like waves in the ocean, guys. Right now, the waves have pulled back. There's not much action. What does that mean? That means that a new set is going to roll in, and all of a sudden there's going to be a lot of action and there's going to be a lot more competition. All right, sellers are making deals right now. If you're a buyer, get out there and get yourself a property. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I would love to talk to you. I'm Josh Brenner with Compass, right here in Westlake Village, California. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to get some exercise, everybody. Have a great one. Take care. Bye bye.